It's the 66th annual That's My Merlee show. How are you folks doing? Let's get going. You're gonna ask these two Merlees a total of 5 questions. Listen closely to those answers, because at the end, you're gonna pick the real one. Oh, but that's not all. Pick wrong, and there could be some disastrous results. Now, for our first question. So, this is the big reason why I wanted to save the game before we went into the boss fight. So, throughout this video, I will be demonstrating all of these throughout the video, but you only get to choose 5 of them. So I want to have them all in this video so that when you're playing alongside this Let's Play, you can pick whichever ones you think are the most amusing. So, in order, let's go. When's your birthday? Let's make with the asking. Drumroll please, when is your birthday?
What day did I arrive? Oh yes, March day 25. I bloomed in May the 5th was the day.
Can I upload this episode on the 25th?
No, I can't. It's a Thursday. Darn it. If I waited 1 year, then that could have happened. Oh, very interesting. Now for the next question. What's the best food?
Oh, a crucial question. What is your favorite food?
Strawberries. Ooh, yummies. Tangerines. That's my scene.
Oh, indeed, indeed. Time for another question.
What guy is your type?
We'd all like to know this one next, am I right, fellas? Drumroll, please. What kind of guy is your type?
I'm actually holding the Wii remote to like a microphone whenever I talk in that voice. Hehe, I love the mall scene. Nope, no type for me. Oh, how can I share when the guy's right there?
Well, what do you know? Next question, please.
What's the best animal?
What a cute question.
What is your favorite kind of animal? A little bear cubby, just as cute as can be. An adorable little demon, all sweating and steaming.
Now, time for our final question, folks. I didn't get a chance to finish reading that. What's the best smell? This one is sort of off the beaten path. What is your favorite smell?
Fresh air, I swear. Oh, cheese, yes, please.
This one's about hobbies. What are you into lately?
Catalogs for crystal balls, that's where my interest falls. I like watching rerun shows of Super Ultra Goomba Bros.
Ooh, very interesting. Now for the next question. What a great question! What do you want most right now?
Crystal ball, the newest kind. Nice ones are hard to find. I want a boyfriend, please. I'd love a guy to squeeze.
Oh, indeed, indeed. Time for another question. What's your nickname? This question might stir up some childhood trauma. What was your nickname as a kid?
It is not a name to boast, but I was the bashful ghost. Not to go and make a fuss, but I was the odd porpoise.
Well, what do you know? Next question, please. What do you wash first? Whoa, this question is a little risque, folks. What is the first thing you wash in the bathtub?
Remember, this game's rated A for everyone. Not that you should care, but I wash my bangs of hair. I start with the tile mold, and then the faucet's hot and cold. Now, time for our final question, folks. Excitement! I still didn't get a chance to finish reading that. What's your best feature?
Now here's one for the ages. What is your best feature?
The lobes of my perfect ears. They got voted by my peers to be the lobes of the year. Well, that would have to be my blah blah personality. People seem to love it, see?
Well, folks, those were all 5 questions. So, which one is the real Merlee? Set your mind, let's have a guess. So, if you weren't able to figure it out from the questions or anything like that, then the real Merlee is the one that has the fly buzzing around her head. Are you sure about that? Think good and hard, folks. Let's do it. Well, enough suspense. Let's see if the one you picked is the real Merlee. A fateful moment, folks. I'm on pins and needles. Ding! Right!
Well, of course, obviously nobody could copy me. Stupid head, I mimicked her perfectly, you know that.
I guess I'll congratulate you by tearing you to little bits like stupid confetti. You know, we've had stickers and paint and origami in the recent Paper Mario games, so I'm predicting right now the next one's going to be themed after confetti.
I will cheer from over here. Rah, rah, whoosh, bang, bang. Hit her in the knee if she has one, does she? She's a fast one, isn't she? Oh, golly, well, whatever. I'll finish you off first. Me.
Wrong.
Oh man, that's not swell. Really, you couldn't tell?
Maybe I was just a fool for thinking you were ultra cool and sent here as Fate's tool.
Ha! I'm Mimi, morons! And now that I've fooled you, it's time for utter humiliation. Prepare for a shredding.
So yeah, not much changes, so it doesn't really matter if you pick the right or the wrong one. It's just that the dialogue will change at the very end of that game. I don't know, like, she's like a spider and all, but she's still kind of adorable. Alright, so the strategy for this, well, first we'd probably have Tippy talk to her. As for me, she's a slightly childish shapeshifter that works for Count Black. Maximum HP is question mark, my favorite number, and attack is 1. Just go for the head when you attack. She will briefly stop when she gets hit. That is when you should go on the attack. She might also hang from the ceiling and throw rubies at you. Peach is going to be the weapon of choice this time around because there's nothing that Mimi can do with her rubies if you have the Paracel. So that's going to be something that's pretty nice. And when you have an opening, then go, ouch. When you have an opening, jump on her head.
But, what? Why can you damage me? I'm supposed to be all invincible. Count Black's powers are supposed to protect me. Rah, rah, whoosh, bang, bang. You can now hit her, dear, this is no normal cheer. This cheer is magic. Woo! Her magic barrier is through. What? When did this happen? I feel completely naked. How could you?
Another useful strategy that I could recommend is to have throw you in the party as well. And also another useful tip that I can also recommend that I didn't know about for the longest time until somebody in the comments pointed this out was pressing the 1 and 2 button at the same time will automatically pull up this menu, so that saves one button they have to push whenever I switch characters, so that's pretty nice. So let's go like that. We land right on the ruby. Eventually we'll be able to do this. So going back to when I actually going back because we didn't actually start this conversation, but it's something I was thinking about. So, well, first of all,
On you, dear. Now you should see the way the good cheer wins the day.
now, something really interesting that I'm kind of thinking about right now is the reason haiku poems go in a different bit of a rhyming scheme than traditional poems is because the Japanese language unintentionally rhymes most of the time anyway. So what they usually do is they have the haiku poem where it's 5 syllables and 7 and then 5 again. I believe that's how it works. So what I want to know is, is that the case for Merlee in the Japanese version? Because her whole thing is that she speaks in rhymes, but in the Japanese... We are taking way too much damage during this. Stop it! Merlee's whole thing is that she speaks in rhymes and things like that. So, does she speak in haiku poems in the Japanese version? That's something that I'm really curious about. I couldn't find anything to confirm this, so it's probably not the case, but I'm legitimately really curious about this.
Yes, yes, our team's best. Go team!
Alright, with just 2 more legs down, let's finish her off.
But how could you? It's impossible. How? Don't think you've beaten me for good, dummies. Next time you won't be so lucky. Remember that, stupid heads.
Oh no, how unfortunate she called us stupid heads. I am completely offended. I will never recover from that. Fine job on that Mimi, yes. The pure heart's safe, evil's repressed. You know the tenants here guarded for 1500 years, waiting for you to draw near. Finally that duty's done, and I'm ecstatic for one. But wait, are we finished up? I must tell you something, yup. So the Light Prognosticus was read by you, yes? It was written there that I and my ancestors waited by the pure heart, staying spry. But something wasn't written there, and of it you must be aware. There is another prophecy. A heart of chaos can only be beaten by 4 of mystery. 4 heroes unite, their hope burns forth light to shatter the walls of blight. That is how despair it dies, such as what we prophesize here in the home of the wise.
4 heroes?
I'm sure the pair of you, Mario and Peach, you two, are the first of heroes true. So then it falls to you to find the other heroes too. I would guess, if I had to, the others might be known to you. Now, finally, let me be. I hereby do my sworn duty. There, from me it parts. Here, heroes, a pure heart. You got a pure heart! End of chapter. Count Black's servant Mimi had laid a nasty trap for Mario and friends, but with the help of Merlee, faithful defender of the pure heart, the day was won. But who were the other 2 heroes mentioned by Merlee? With 5 pure hearts yet to be found, Mario knew this adventure had only begun. So I'm taking care of all that to run this video off here. So thank you all so much for watching this video, Super Paper Mario, and until next time, later gator to you. Oh yeah.